Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hello to all the soccer, all the football fans around the world. Here from the USA, we're coming to you from your beloved Arsenal Football Club, Arsenal Fan TV America. Hey, listen, what a game. Let me just start it by saying, what a game. If you just got done watching, like me, we played Luton Town at Luton Town, and 40 years ago is when Arsenal last won against them. Yes, we didn't meet, I think, for about 36 years or so, or more than 35 years, but the last time we won again was 40 years ago. So going there, it felt a bit scary. They're doing okay at the Premier League. Everyone actually predicted that they would be relegated right off bat before they even started the season. Newly promoted team. Again, not a whole lot of stars. But today we see Townsend play for them. Ross Barkley played for them. And they played very, very well, as you saw in the game. So, what a game. Look, you can go back and watch the highlights, but it will not do you any good because that was just a game, maybe a game of the season. Because, of course, as we all know now, 4-3 Arsenal, we scored at the last second of the game. That win took us 5 points now ahead of Liverpool, 6 ahead of City, in the beginning of a very, very tough, holiday fixtures, because now they're going to come at you, thick and fast. 2 games every single week, all kinds of games, cup game, Premier League is just, a lot of games are, played. Boxing Day, at the end of the year also, we're going to play on the 31st. So from now till, beginning of January, there's lots and lots and lots of football for Arsenal. Arsenal Fan TV America, we come to you here today with this amazing win. So let's go real quick to talk about the game. We have a lot of positives, in this game. But unfortunately, because we're going to start with the lineups, so we're going to start with a little bit of, negative stuff. And negative meaning, stuff that we don't like to see, and that's going to create problems for us. And if we don't act on it now, we can't win the league. So we started lineup David Raya. David Raya, you're number 22. Now you're Arsenal number 1 because Ramsdale is outside. Mikel Arteta is mad at him. Almost cost us the game today. And when I say that, I mean it. If it wasn't for Declan Rice, and if it wasn't for that composure at the end of him hitting that ball to score the winner today, we would have been having a very, very different conversation. Now, this guy is a disaster. He gave away, in my mind, not 2, all 3 goals today. Ramsdale wouldn't even dream of making 1 mistake. And it's not just about making mistakes. Goalkeepers make mistakes all the time. The guy's confidence, you could see. He doesn't know what he's doing. Foot-wise, ball goes down from underneath him. You can hear him saying, I got it, or it's mine, it's mine. He's telling everyone it's mine, and he doesn't go and get the ball finally. That's not a goalkeeper that's just, again, making mistakes. That's a goalkeeper that now is lacking confidence. So Mikel Arteta, I would be surprised if you still stick with your decision and benching your good goalkeeper, your best goalkeeper out of the 2, and putting this guy because it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. So let's act on it now. We need to win the Premier League. Now we are headed the right direction. But simple mistakes, little mistakes can cause us a lot now. Now, the smallest of mistakes will cost a lot and a lot. So let's keep focus. Let's keep composure. Let's keep our solidarity. And hey, 4 back today, let's talk about Kivor trying in the back on the left back. We started with Ben White, came back versus Tomiyasu, and Ben White deserved to come back and made that goal for Gabby Jesus, hung that ball up beautifully, waited, made the run. He's making runs all game. Ben White, great performance. Next to him with William Saliba. This guy, I can speak of him till tomorrow and his positioning. The ball's out of defense. The way he discovers space, sees space, second to none. Gabriel Magalhaes next to him, same thing. Same conversation. And again, Kior started, so that's your back 4. A great performance by these 4. And even Kior, Jacob Kiwior, the young Polishman, came in, and I was surprised by him performing. But also Zinchenko needed to be benched. Maybe he wasn't ready. Maybe he wasn't fit. A lot of questions about Zinchenko because of this and that. And that inconsistency caused us a lot. But anyways, again, we'll focus on the positive today. He came in the second half, Zinchenko did, and he was lethal for Arsenal. He did a lot of running. He tried a lot of working the ball in and out. Defensively also, he was solid. He needed help a couple of times to get back, but Declan Rice is always there. And let's go now to midfield, where Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Odegaard kind of forced itself as that partnership. Kai Havertz had his best game. I think, if not Declan Rice, will be Kai Havertz for man of the match. Also up front, we'll talk about Gabby Jesus in a second, but this partnership in the middle, when they're all operating on all cylinders, we saw Odegaard today moved a lot. We saw Kai Havertz jumping for every ball, trying to get the ball back, always cutting plays, interfering plays for the opponents. Great job by him. And of course, Declan Rice, that's always consistent. Always consistent. Every single game he does his best. Up front, we had Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and Gabby Jesus through the middle. And then next second half, that changed a bit by putting Trossard instead of Martinelli. But Gabby Jesus and Bukayo Saka both saw the game out. Also, again, like I said, Zinchenko came in the second half for Jacob Kiwior. Listen, I can't speak enough of that game. You have to watch it. But again, Arsenal, we have to do more from the middle. When we do more from the middle and stop just going and bringing, just penetrating the middle, we get better results quicker. But the solidarity of the team today, you have to admit, and you have to really admit that we now are ready, not just ready, we proved that we can win these physical battles. I think in the past, we didn't have that much fire, and we need to have that fire always in us, and that's what brings wins. That's what makes the difference between us losing points or staying on top of the league and winning it. Not just leagues, but games. If you are sticking till the last second, you will score, because that last second can be lethal. So stay all the way till the end of the game and don't ever give up. Now, what a win for Arsenal Football Club. What a win for these players. And what a claim of a space now at the Premier League by us forcing ourselves now 5 points ahead of second, which is Liverpool, and 6 ahead of City. But you got to talk about the referees. Oh my God. I mean, 2 incidents in one play. And you chose not to see any. Chris Kavanagh, we heard, one of the not so good referee, let's just be honest, was on the VAR, and here it is. Twice, Gabriel is pulled down and Saka is taken out with no ball connection whatsoever by the defender in the 18. Again, we saw also another handball earlier in the game. So I don't know when referees are going to start to give us these calls or be fair with us. And I'm pretty sure every other team or other club at the Premier League level are saying the same thing. Listen, you got to admit that this year, Premier League referees, it's the worst ever. I have been watching this league for over 30 years. You cannot be that bad when it comes to refereeing. You cannot be that bad when it comes to video assistant refereeing. You cannot be that bad when not implementing, an offside 3D way that makes everything easy for everyone. Used at the World Cup. Every other, league is, La Liga's using it. Every league is using it, and you refuse to use it. And you get worse. If you refuse to use it and you get better, that's something else. But you're not getting better. And please, if anybody can hear us, I talk to all these fans day in, day out. Anywhere that I see Arsenal Football Club fans and we have a conversation, it goes right away to what the referees are doing. And it goes to VAR and these humongous mistakes. Everybody's fed up. Everybody's tired with it. Everybody complained. Come on. We've got to change. I don't know the reluctancy, again, I spoke of from the, English federations. You act like that you don't see these things. Or you act like you watch, other games. And we saw the Man City also. Again, you have to speak the truth. Your side and any other side. We see the Man City game. They give him an advantage. They play the ball up front. And now when it comes to Jack Grealish, the ref gave an advantage, pointed. But when they got it up front, you pull your whistle and you pull the play back. And that's the referee that, again, I don't know how many times they stopped him because of suspension and how many weekends he didn't ref. So, We need much, much, much better. But you are not going to take away from us. We are top of the league. We are top of the league. Luton Town, we're singing. Who are you? Let me tell you who we are. We are top of the league. We're the Arsenal Football Club. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I will see you after the next game. Goodbye now.